gentlemen, and welcome to Patriots Field. I'm David Suntup alongside Andrew Gayo and Parker Weston. We're in today's field hockey matchup. The visiting Riverdale Golden Hawks will take on your Wayne Hills Patriots. Guys, Wayne Hills is coming off a 2-1 loss to Westwood in their last game. What does Wayne Hills have to do to come back and win today?
Well, right now, David, their record stands at 6-2, and they riding on all highs right now. I mean, we got this team was not expected to be too good coming into this year. They were supposed to be a rebuilding year, some say, but Coach Jen Badami played them down in the paper during the preview. Played it very low key, and they come out here 6-2 in the first 8 games, very strong. I don't expect to see nothing else from them tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with Andrew because this was supposed to be a rebuilding year, and Wayne Hills has come out and shown that this is not a rebuilding year, and this is a year that they want to make a run for the counties and deep in the state. So look for Wayne Hills to use the same attack they've been using all season and come out with another victory here today.
The key to the Patriots' success so far has been to the play of their captains, Kristen Anderson, Lauren Mooney, and Shay Decker. This game got off to a late start because the Golden Hawks bus broke down on the way to Wayne, New Jersey, so this game started about an hour late. Sun's definitely going to play a factor in this game because now the sun's going to be a little lower than it would have been an hour ago if it started. But anyway, let's turn over to the action. We did not get a Riverdale Golden Hawks roster since they arrived here late. As a whistle blows, there's going to be a free hit for the Wayne Hills Patriots. I was talking to the ref before the game, and he said you can only use one side of the stick. You can't kick the ball. The ball cannot hit a certain part of the stick.
The ball cannot go too high.
Yeah.
Field hockey is a game of many rules, many whistles that we didn't know about last year when we did the Passaic County final game against the Hornets of Passaic Valley. That was a game, double overtime win to the shootout. We were having trouble throughout the game with the weather and everything. So hopefully today, it warms up a little bit. Doesn't look like it right now, though.
No, I think it's going to warm up. I think it's a recap of last year's game.
Oh, God.
Cold or maybe even colder.
Don't give me nightmares.
As Kristen Anderson hits the ball at the field, another whistle. Not sure what the call is. It's going to be a free hit for Wayne Hills. Anderson towards the center. It's controlled by a Wayne Hills player. Can't see the number from here. And there's another whistle. I'm going to be saying this word a lot. Whistle. If you don't know it, Merriam-Webster.com will help you learn it.
Dictionaries today, in today's world, how you have people on the face of the earth that...
As Lauren Mooney, I believe, will take the corner hit.
Now...
Actually, I have an interesting story for you, speaking of Lauren Mooney.
I would like to,
Anderson controls the ball in front of the net, and it's taken by a Riverdale player. Number one tries to pass the ball up the field. As another whistle blows. Andrew, go on with your story.
In today's society, vocabulary is essential to being a success.
Especially with the PSATs.
In most industries. So if you have a dictionary or you don't have one, please purchase one at a local store. They'll have one. Now, Dave, go to your story about Lauren Mooney. I actually participated in the beginning of the story, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, well, the field hockey players were warming up before the game because Riverdale obviously had a delayed arrival. And someone just gave me a stick, and I started practicing with Lauren Mooney.
So
it was an honor. Let's put it that way. The player was someone of her caliber. She's a star on this team. I was a beginner. It's the first time I ever touched a field hockey stick in my life. I really enjoyed the experience, and I really got a lot better, and I learned a lot.
Well, if you saw me playing with Elisa DiBianco on the sideline, most of you should be pretty impressed.
Well, I've heard rumors that next year they may start a boys field hockey team. Lucas DiBatulis. I think he invited the program.
Yeah, well, I talked to Lucas the other day. He was not too happy when I told him that. He's a very lazy man, to say the least.
DiBianco has to shoot it up the field, and it's blocked by a Riverdale player. DiBianco going by the net.
I have an interesting fact about Lauren Mooney. Did you guys know she's my next-door neighbor?
I'm sure she's honored to live next door to the Westons.
Oh, jeez.
When we think about the Weston family, you think about Parker, you think about C. West, Chandler Weston. Wow. I wish you lived next door to me, Parker.
The mother was involved in the teen canteens at Schuyler. She used to call my house asking my mom if she wanted to chaperone, but my mother said, nope.
Mooney passes into Anderson. Anderson hits out to the left. A strike by, I believe, DiBianco.
Yes, it was. It was Elisa.
Goaltender. Hard to see the numbers from here. The sun is in my eyes. But announcers don't wear hats. As Mike Quick would say, it's unprofessional to wear hats. Right, Parker?
Exactly.
Oh, you remember that speech that I gave, right?
I do. It was a great speech. You put me on the spot there, but
you learned a lot from
I respect you for that, Dave.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
A little tidbit here about Elisa DiBianco. Physics. I sit next to her. I talked to her about this game. She said Riverdale's very good. They've got a lot of talent, but she was not afraid. She knew that her 6-2 Wayne Hills Patriots were going to come out and play. And as you see here, they're attacking early. Michelle Ogier, the goalie, is not getting much action back there for Hill, so that's a good thing for the Patriots.
Speaking of defense, in the Patriots' last game against Westwood, Michelle Ogier made 14 saves. But that just shows you that the defense has to do a better job of clearing the ball, and the offense has to really work on controlling the tempo of the game in their opponent's zone, because 14 shots on goal in a field hockey game is a lot of opportunities.
It also shows that she took over from where her sister left off after last season.
Parker, that's a stupendous point on your part. Christina Ogier was known as a brick wall when she was here playing for the Patriots, and Michelle Ogier has just done a fantastic job filling her sister's void. Anderson to take the free hit. Anderson strikes it to the center of the field. Giametta going for the ball. It's hit by DiBianco as the ref, blows her whistle. There are 2 refs in this game. One guy looks like he could play in the NBA. The other woman is a field hockey fanatic. I was talking to both of them. I really appreciated all the advice that they gave me. I mean, I was talking to the ref. I asked him, why do you blow your whistle during the game so many times? And he said there's a lot of infractions. And I basically talked about these infractions in the pregame.
Yes, you did. You brought them up very well.
I was always wondering why, when we did all these games, why the whistle blew, why it stopped so much.
What I'm hoping right now is that
when they blow the whistle, they don't stop the clock, right? It's running time.
Oh no, running time, just like soccer. No extra time.
Yeah.
Except in field hockey.
And except for injuries, too.
Number 17 for Riverdale strikes the ball. Good play by Wayne Hills. I can't see the number because of the sun, but I believe that was number 31. Amy Takahashi making a fantastic play on defense.
This sun is blinding. I mean, this is horrible. You know.
As there will be a free hit for the Wayne Hills Patriots. If you're just joining us, I'm David Suntup alongside Andrew Gayo and Parker Weston here at Patriots Field. Field hockey, Wayne Hills Patriots versus the Golden Hawks of Riverdale, New Jersey.
Now, David, what person do we know went to Riverdale High School?
Mr. Jim Hookstraight, the TV production
advisor
slash owner
slash teacher.
And as Will Piper would call him, God.
Oh, Will Piper's a story for a rainy day. Back to the action, David. Another whistle on the play.
As number 41, Shaylin Decker takes the free hit. Now there's another whistle on the play. I got to get my signal sheet out for this game. Let's see.
Fieldhockeyformoms.com.
Oh, I think it was obstruction, or she was signaling free hit or something like that.
Maybe you should keep that out a little more often so we can get some clear calls for the audience to hear and see.
Well, I have an interesting tidbit to share with everyone. The Wayne Hills Patriots were named the #1 seed in the Passaic County Tournament. Congratulations to them.
And who will they play the winner of, or you don't have that information?
I do not have that information, but all I know is the finals are Saturday, October 21st. And the last 2 years, Wayne Hills made it to the finals. They won the county title back in '04, and last year, I don't really want to bring this up, but they lost in a shootout to Passaic Valley.
Hey, you know what? You learn from losses. That's all I got to say. Watch. They're going to win it all this year. Mark my words.
As number 16 for Riverdale, fans in the attempt to center, and now be a free hit for Wayne Hills. Parker?
I was just going to say I'm going to jump on Andrew's bandwagon and say that Wayne Hills is going to win the counties this year.
Wayne Hills girls soccer. They will not lose another game. Mark my words.
Oh, you said that after the Passaic Hills loss.
I mark my words. Lona Osrek, coach of the century.
Oh, my God.
I'm just telling you
he's a
all.
great coach. Let's put it that way. Anyways, back to the action here. There's a good strike by a Wayne Hills player. I can't see the number from here because of the sun. I apologize to the audience. Decker controls the ball. As number 46 for the Wayne Hills Patriots, actually number 45 for the Wayne Hills Patriots, Tammy Seibel tries to center it.
Oh, David, I'm afraid of getting hit with this ball. It's not too soft. Put an eye out.
As there'll be a free hit for the Golden Hawks of Riverdale. Number 24 to take the free hit. 24 strikes it towards the goal. As Michelle Ogier kicks the ball out of the goal circle. Number 20 for Wayne Hills controls. That is Jen Kozlowski, the sophomore. Kozlowski up the left sideline.
Her mother was my third grade teacher.
Oh, I know you loved having her. She
Oh,
really taught you the ropes of multiplication, division.
Writing in cursive. That was a key, too.
Yeah.
I forgot how to do that.
Yeah. Beats
Oh,
me.
I don't know how to write in cursive either. I'm not going to lie.
I forgot. I mean, most people can't understand my handwriting anyway. I mean, David, you know my handwriting. I mean,
Yes. I mean, I used to have decent handwriting, but then one day on TV, Mr. Hookstraight said I had terrible handwriting. It just broke my heart. Ever since, my handwriting's just been awful. I mean, I think I got cursed, you know?
The Hookstraight
Mr.
curse.
Hookstraight curse.
The curse of Hookstraight.
Number 17 for Riverdale strikes. Good play on defense by Amy Takahashi to block the shot. And it will be a free hit for the Golden Hawks of Riverdale. Number 34 to take the free hit. If you're just joining us, we do not have Riverdale rosters. They were a little rival here to Patriots Field because of a bus malfunction.
Malfunction. The bus broke down, ladies and gentlemen. There was no malfunction. It clearly broke down.
Good play there by Kristen Anderson. Anderson up the right sideline. Free hit for Wayne Hills. Anderson's strike is blocked by number 1. Controlled by Mooney. Another free hit. This will be for Riverdale. Number 1 to take the free hit. Hits off the stick of number 26. Mooney going for the ball. Hits it up the field. Controlled by number 36. As the ball hits on the opposite side of Alicia DiBianco's stick. Actually, no, it doesn't. Excuse me.
I think that was a high stick or something like that.
Thank you, Parker. I think you should look into becoming a field hockey ref when you get older. It would suit you well. Anyway, back to the action. Anderson up the field. Good dribble there by Kristen Anderson as she dodged a defender. Anderson tries to center, and it is hit out by number 1. So I believe that will be a corner for Wayne Hills.
Yes, it will be a corner hit.
I mean, this is the 5th career field hockey game I am broadcasting in my junior year at Wayne Hills. I did 2 freshman year, 2 sophomore year. This is the first one I'm doing this year.
This is my second, correct? You'll know.
Yes, this
Yes.
is your second. Some of the coldest games I have done have been in field hockey games. I mean, what makes field hockey so cold?
Well, usually when we're up at football, we're in the high altitude, you know, right next to the booth.
Anderson centers, shot by DiBianco. I thought she scored for a second.
I think she did, but there had to be some.
Ball, I
sort
think the
of
ball
foul.
was too high, so you know,
Yeah.
dangerous stick or
Yeah.
high stick, something like that.
That was a great pass by Kristen Anderson. DiBianco is wide open. I don't know what happened on the play, but anyway, it's a free hit for the Golden Hawks. Number 11 strikes it up the field, controlled by Kristen Anderson. Anderson up the right sideline. Anderson cuts it back, tries to center it, and I believe it goes out of bounds, so now it's going to be a free hit for the Golden Hawks.
Going back to your question about why it's so cold here at Wayne Hills, the biggest reason is we're not undercover and we're in an open area where the wind can come in from all directions. So, whereas when we're broadcasting football, you know, we're high up and there's stuff blocking our area. So,
Can I call you Sam Champion? You are one of the best weatherman analysts I've ever heard in my young storied career here.
Mooney tries to center, hit up by a Riverdale player.
it's also 64 degrees and partly cloudy if you're curious too.
You've got it all. Now you just need that little yellow marker that circles stuff on the screen. The matted marker, as many know it on if you watch football.
As Wayne Hills hits the ball up the left side, DiBianco go up the left sideline around midfield. DiBianco tries to center, controlled by Tammy Seibel, who has had a great junior year playing for the varsity squad. There's another whistle. It's going to be a free hit for Riverdale. Yes, Andrew.
David, I was just curious, if we get hit by a ball, does insurance cover?
Well, you have to talk to Mr. Hookstraight
Well, watch
about
out,
that.
David, because we're going to... Oh, my goodness.
Number 24 for Riverdale take the free hit. Nice strike by number 24, controlled by number 13. And number 13 passes to Kristen Anderson.
Yeah, we might be in your shot right now, so... But
Yeah.
watch out, you know.
You should be honored to have us in your shot. That's all I
The
can
one
say.
on the far left in the blue and gray jacket, he's single and looking, so, you know, keep an eye out for him.
Andrew, thanks for advertising for me. I appreciate it.
I got his number. Hold on, let me get it for you.
Parker, you're something else, man. I mean, you've really grown as a broadcaster. When you made your debut October 20th, you always had the potential, but now you're really blossoming into the broadcaster you're going to be in real life. I want to
Thank you.
commend you on that.
Thank you.
That's why the seniors should be doing football playoff games. You didn't hear it from me.
Well, that's a work in progress. It's off to Mr. Hookstreet. All right, back to the action here. Number 36, excuse me, they take the free hit for Riverdale.
Oh, boy.
Mooney going for the ball at the right sideline. Mooney hits it up the field as the ball rolls out of bounds. It's going to be a free hit for the Golden Hawks of Riverdale. It's number 36 centers it. Hits off the stick of Shaylin Decker. It's going to be a free hit for the Wayne Hills Patriots.
I've been thinking as this game goes along, some of these girls should try out for the golf team.
Well, it's sort of like golf because you have the swinging motion is sort of like golf. I got the impression.
An update
All I
for
was
you.
saying was when I was hitting with Laura Mooney, my left hand was getting a little sore from holding the stick. I'm not gonna lie.
I have an update for you viewers at home. Passaic County opening round score right now. Wayne Hills 2, Eastside 1. Tudor Voicu just scored for the Patriots, and we're in the second half of action. Right behind us.
I'm sure the viewers at home really appreciate your update, and that update was brought to you by Wayne Hills High School. Study hard and get good grades.
Do we have a trivia question tonight, or no, we don't have that?
Well, we started this game, and I totally forgot to make a trivia question, so I'm going to make one right now. Who was the goalie for the 2004 Wayne Hills Field Hockey Patriots? Do you know the answer?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, we'll save that for a little bit later on.
Yes, I do. The starting goalie.
The starting goal, yeah.
Yes, I know. I know.
2004. No.
I know. That's a trick question, though. Usually I bash you for your easy,
Yeah,
questions.
it's usually the multiple choice. That's
Yeah,
why.
usually multiple choice, which is it's just ridiculous. But I've really seen your improvement in trivia questions over the past 16 months.
I really appreciate the compliments on your part, Mr. Gayo.
Thank you. You're welcome,
Decker
actually.
take the free hit. Decker hits it up the left sideline. Controlled by number 27, Kim Giametta. And Andrew and I talked to her before the game, and Kim's really looking forward to this game. She loves scoring goals, 7 goals, 2 assists. She's really having a phenomenal season for the Wayne Hills Patriots. As now the play will change direction, and the Golden Hawks will take over with a free hit. Valdarelli hits the ball up the field, controlled by Seibel. Seibel in the middle of the field. There will be a free hit for the Wayne Hills Patriots. Kristen Anderson rolls the ball to Decker, and Decker will take the free hit. Decker strikes it towards the goal.
That looked like a goal, but
I thought it was a goal too.
I
It
did
hit
too.
somebody's foot.
Yeah,
According to the referee, I thought it was a goal.
it's a free hit. When the ref makes the safe signal, that means free hit. If the ref raises her arm in the air, that means goal. See, we're learning on the fly
Oh,
here.
goodness. Ball's
The
coming
ball's
at me.
going to roll, and
And it-
Andrew Guy looks a great kick save.
That was beautiful by me. What can I say? I hope the camera got that, though.
You should be honored to be on camera.
Oh,
You should make it a
goodness.
kick save.
Did you see that, though? I trapped it with my
You
right
have to be a
foot.
stud to make a play of that caliber.
Honestly. Oh, my goodness.
Anderson up the field, controlled by Seibel. As now there will be a free hit after third-party obstruction was called.
Third-party obstruction. What is actually that?
Well, I looked at my sheet and I saw it.
What does it mean?
what does it mean? What does it
I'm
mean?
asking, what does it mean?
Well, do I look like the Field Hockey Dictionary?
Well,
here?
I'm saying, do you have the information in front of you to give us that? I'm not putting you on the spot. I'm just asking, what is the actual definition?
Third-party obstruction occurs when a player positions herself between the ball and an opponent, allowing a teammate an unobstructed play on the ball.
Okay, that's enough. Thank you.
Well, we're all learning here. This is a
We're
great
all-
learning
oh.
experience for
Oh,
us.
yeah. We really need to build a dome so we can actually see the game.
Yeah, and also, allergies should not exist anymore because my allergies are just killing me
Oh,
right
my
now.
God.
Let's save that for a
Let's
rainy
say,
day.
jeez, I've been horrible the past week. My stomach's bothering right now, but Mrs. Stowe's provided me with great brownies and a nice bag of pretzels before the game. Thank you, Mrs. Stowe's and her daughter,
I also
Stephanie.
like to thank Mrs. Stowe's for the great sugar cookies that I was provided. They were just awesome.
Delicious.
Sugar cookies. When did this happen? I get in sugar cookies.
While you were over here before the game watching the soccer game, me and David made a trek to the other side of the field, and there was a snack stand. And I've we should do more field hockey games, David, because I
At
did
least
not
go
know
to
there
more
was
field hockey games.
go to. I mean, I might be a season ticket holder now.
As Wayne Hills thought they had a goal, but the ref signals free hit for the Golden Hawks. I mean, I really don't get this game. Wayne Hills has scored 3 goals, and the ref keeps basically blowing them off and disallowing them. As Evan Margiano just smiles at the broadcasters. Evan's watching the soccer game. He's a soccer guru. He eats, breathes, and sleeps soccer. As he's just laughing up a storm right now.
He must be happy because his team's winning.
Yeah. Last year they lost. The Wayne Hills boys soccer team lost in the second round of the Passaic County
Second
tournament.
round. Who did
Yes.
they play in the first round?
I forget who they played, but all I know is that Ryan Dubin scored a goal.
Oh, they did win in the first round.
Yes, they lost to Wayne Valley in the second round. You know, TJ
Ah.
Burns plays for Wayne Valley.
He actually scored a goal the other day.
Yeah, the offspring of Pamela.
Oh. That Valley team senior loaded. They have tons of seniors on that team.
Oh, they're a really talented squad. Let's put it that
Great
way.
coaching, Dan Kilday. You know, he leads his program very well. I believe it's his 11th season already. Coaching.
Anderson controls the ball, taken away by number 3. Number 3. Good play there on defense by Decker, as I believe they're going to call. Actually, they blew their whistle.
No, I think that was a soccer whistle.
Yeah, I thought it's confusing at times when 2 games are going on. What else can you say? Well, now I'd like to give you the answer to tonight's trivia question, which was brought to you by Wayne Hills High School. Study hard and get good grades. The question was, who was the goalie for your 2004 Wayne Hills Field Hockey Patriots? Andrew, would you like to provide us the answer?
Kelly Calabrese.
Actually,
Yes, it was. It was. It was. You got
was.
your own trivia
We
question
have our
wrong.
We have our little brother right here with
Oh,
us right now.
Kelly
and he says it's
Calabrese.
yes.
Kelly Calabrese.
Dave stumps himself with his
Dave
own
stumped
trivia
himself
question.
with his
oh
own
my
trivia
God,
question.
this is just pathetic. I thought I knew.
It was
I
not.
was going to say Attila Benia. She did play field hockey.
She did not. She was not a goalie though, David.
I just choked. I apologize to the Calabrese
was-
family.
Oh my goodness,
Was it
David.
Kelly Calabrese
It was-
also the...
Starting lacrosse
Lacrosse
goalie.
goalie.
Yes, David. You learned quickly that.
See, that's why I
sometimes-
had you present with the answer. I was so embarrassed that I was going to get it wrong.
I knew you. I had a feeling. I thought you were gonna say Christina Ozier, but
No, I
that year
wasn't.
she was on JV and she
Andrew,
backed
you didn't
up.
even broadcast the field hockey game in 2004.
And I knew the answer, and you did not. That's
I
all I
choked.
have to say.
Yeah. I failed expectation tests.
Most people would call me the guru.
Well, Andrew, you don't become a guru by accident. That's all I can say.
And who said that, David?
James Fenton, a British poet.
Good man.
I mean, Jeff Weisberger was looking at British quotes, and he knows I love to use the word guru, and I had me the quote. It was just an honor. Anyways, back to the action here. Riverdale in the Wayne Hills territory. As Mooney passes up the field, cross to the right to Bracco. Bracco loses the ball, number 36 of Riverdale. Decker up to number 34, Lauren Mooney. As the ball just hits number 11 of Riverdale in the face.
She's up though. You know, she didn't go down. That takes
These
a lot
field
of
hockey
heart.
players are tough. They have a lot of heart playing in cold weather like this, and especially during the county game when it was like 20 degrees. I mean, Parker was wearing a winter hat, winter jacket. I mean, Parker was dressed like he was going to go skiing.
And gloves.
Oh yeah, and gloves. Can't forget the
Do
gloves.
you remember my attire?
Yeah, you were wearing a
Well, Beth
sweatshirt
really
and
gave you a
sweatpants.
great attire to wear for the game. That's all
No
I can
gloves
say.
and no
Beth
hat.
prepared you well.
Oh well. She actually woke me up because I was late, if you remember,
Oh yeah.
before the game.
Being late isn't acceptable. You know that.
I overslept. You know, we had a long night that night before that Rampo game.
Rampo Stadium. We were dancing on the logo.
Yes, we were dancing on the logo. After the game, after the comeback victory, down 26-7.
And the other game we did last year was Wayne Hills versus Montclair. Wayne Hills, I believe they lost the game 2-1.
That's a
3-1.
tough loss.
Yeah, it was. Montclair. Speaking of losses, Wayne Hills lost to them this year, I believe, 6-0. Montclair is just in their own league.
Oh, they've been playing since they basically were fetuses, to say the least.
I actually didn't know this until this year, but if you are younger than a freshman in high school, you could actually play rec field hockey at the PAL.
Did you know that if you were not in high school, you could still play a varsity sport? Did you know that, Mr. Suntup? But
I did
you
not.
lose your eligibility. But you were still, if you're good enough, say, because I know some I'm not going to give any names, but I've heard of stories that 8th graders have played on teams, but then by their senior year they lose their eligibility because once they turn 19, they're up.
Yeah.
You can, if you're 7 years old and you have the gift of hitting a baseball, come play baseball.
Well, I don't know if you want to play baseball. Let's just leave it at that.
We'll save that for a rainy day too.
Yeah. Mooney up the right sideline. Taken away by Riverdale player.
Guy, I'm looking forward to rainy days because you have a lot of stories to tell me about the rainy days.
Mother Goose rhymes. They taught me the fundamentals of telling stories.
As there will be a free hit for Wayne Hills. And the free hit is taken by, I believe, number 20, Jen Kozlowski.
Update for you, Wayne Hills Patriots freshman football just defeated the Bergenfield Bears. No score needed, but they're chanting behind Coach John Goldstein, so you know they won.
Actually, I can't see who number 20 is, but I don't think that's Jen Kozlowski. I think I got a wrong number from somewhere.
Well,
What number are you looking for?
number 20. I cannot see.
Can't see with the
I
sun,
think.
so.
I think it is, David.
Well, if I messed up a name or a number, I deeply apologize.
You know,
I've said sorry a lot in my career, especially
Yeah,
the
you
girls'
have.
soccer game last year.
No, that's Bakelman, I think.
Yeah, I think that's
That is
Arian
the-
Bakelman.
That is. Oh,
That's what I
goodness.
thought it was.
Oh, boy. You choked.
Well, I apologize to Mrs. Bakelman. Also a physics teacher at Wayne Hills High School. She taught Eric for 2 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was just senior year.
No, junior year too.
I was incorrect.
AP Physics B and AP Physics C.
And who did he have for physics his sophomore year?
Carmine Villa.
So
Just like I have him
just
this year.
like just like I have.
He
him
was a
this
great
year.
guy. He wears the basketball tie.
Oh, I saw that, and he wore the other day. He wore the Wizard of Oz tie, Dorothy, and the Kermit tie the other day.
Yeah, and then I thought that was an infraction error. I thought that hit the opposite side of Lauren Bracco's stick. The ref, I guess, missed that. See, I'm learning here on the fly. But speaking of Mr. Villa, he's also a diehard Yankees fan, and he shows videos about Derek Jeter.
Yes, that was a great video, Mr. Villa. You should see that more often. You know, seeing the ways how physics is.
And Andrew, could you apply physics to field hockey in any way? The motion of the stick.
You know what, David? I'm not much of a guru as you are, so I can't answer that question.
Anyway, back to the action here. We'll save physics for a rainy day also. As the ball goes out of bounds, it'll be taken by number 20, Arian Bakelman. I'm saying that right, Andrew?
Yes, you are.
Bakelman was also first-team all-county track last year.
Yes, as a
For the
freshman.
long-distance race. I mean, I believe she ran a 5-minute mile. That's just
Oh,
incredible.
well,
She
back
was
in
just
my
incredible. She's
heyday,
a
I used
stud.
to crack under 5. You know.
Well, back in my heyday at the middle school, 7:40 was my best time.
Actually, I was just kidding, viewers. I cannot run 10 yards, let alone a mile, so I lose my breath easily. I have asthma, but that's another story for one of those rainy days, Parker.
As the ball crosses the end line. And it will be a free hit, I believe, for the Wayne Hills Patriots. So it's 0-0 here, later in the first half. I'm David Suntup alongside my color commentators, Andrew Gayo and Parker Weston. As the rest of the JV soccer team has arrived here to support their varsity mates, to see AJ Levine, Chandler Weston, among others, taking in the action.
Alan Bernstein.
Speaking of AJ Levine and Alan Bernstein, if you want your news, I actually say this, 360 News will be debuting in the next coming weeks. I mean, 2 days ago, they couldn't even get through one segment.
I actually could. Rumor has it I might make a special guest appearance on
Well, I
the
was
show.
not allowed to make a special guest appearance. Actually, back to the action here. Riverdale up the field, taken by number 3. Good defense there by Amanda DeMoro. I believe Amanda DeMoro's brother is Greg DeMoro.
Who's playing behind
No,
us?
no relation.
No relation.
No relation.
Oh,
Parker, you know the senior
another-
class really well. What else
That's
can I
another
say?
one you've been stumped on, Dave.
Dave, that
Oh my God,
broadcasting
Parker, you're
school is
stumping me.
really paying off.
Oh, it did pay off. Just ask Mike Quick.
Well, you've made 2 hours in the past
Well,
10
well,
minutes.
he said he'd hire me when I get out of college. So there, I have a job when I get out of college, okay?
I wish I did too.
Take by number 17 of Riverdale. Number 17 fires a shot. Good play there by the Wayne Hills defense. As Ozier comes out of the goal to kick that ball away. Hit up the left sideline. And I believe that is the end of the first half here at Patriots Field.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow, that was a fast
That was
first
a fast half.
I mean, Wayne Hills basically dominated most of the possession time. What are your thoughts on the game so far, guys?
Thus far, Patriots really have come out strong. They're most of the time that they have possession, it is in the Golden Hawks zone. So right now, the question is, are they going to be able to score goals? And right now, 3 goals basically taken back by the referee. So we all know that they have the firepower. Ladies and gentlemen, my spot's getting taken for the second half, so I'm just going to wish goodbye. But my prediction, if I had to leave with a prediction, I'm saying Wayne Hills will take this victory.
Parker, what were your thoughts on the first half?
I'm going to say Wayne Hills came out strong on defense and the offensive side. I mean, they kept most of the possession was in the Riverdale area, and they had 3 goals that were unfortunately taken back. But I look for Wayne Hills to come out strong again and for them to put a couple goals in and come away here with the victory.
I was really impressed with the Wayne Hills ball control. They played well, and if they continue to play good defense, they should be fine. Well, that's the end of the first half. Now I'm going to send it to my special interview with the captain, number 2, Kristen Anderson. Enjoy. Welcome to the Field Hockey Halftime Show. I'm David Suntup, and today I'm alongside the captain, number 2, Kristen Anderson. So, Kristen, this was supposed to be a rebuilding year for the field hockey team, but the team's off to a blazing start. What's been the reason why this team has really performed so well?
I think it's mainly the underclassmen. They came back ready to fill all the seniors' positions, and they really wanted it this year, so they came back and fought hard. Jen
Badami, the coach of this team, I mean, tell us about the job that she's really done preparing this team this season.
Badami just does an amazing job every year. She sees what our strengths and weaknesses are in preseason, and she works so we can play towards that. And she just has amazing drills and playing, and she's a phenomenal coach.
Your sophomore year, you won a county title. Last year, you just fell short against the Passaic Valley Hornets. After last year's loss, how much motivation does that give you coming into this season?
I'm so determined to just go back there and play them one more time and hopefully take the title back, because we worked so hard for it last year and we were so close, and I think this year we could really pull it off.
You've been on varsity since your sophomore year. What was that like playing varsity as a sophomore?
It was pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. I was always intimidated and stuff, but once you get out there, grade doesn't even matter. It's just you fit right into your position. It's like a puzzle.
When you were named the captain for this season, what was going through your mind, and how proud are you to be a captain of this great team?
I was so excited because field hockey is such an honorable program, and it's just it showed that all my work paid off. It's really exciting.
Your sophomore year in the state tournament, you lost in the finals to Mount Olive. Last year, I believe you lost in the first round. How much motivation does that give you going into the state tournament this year, and what does your team have to do to get over the top?
Well, getting into the state tournament in itself is just really exciting, and then when we get there, it's just these teams are all phenomenal as well, and hopefully we could push to at least to get to the second round or finals again, because sophomore year was the most amazing game I think we've ever played.
Kristen, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, that's an interview of Kristen Anderson. Now back to the booth for the second half. And welcome back to the second half of action here at Patriots Field. I'm David Suntup alongside Parker Weston and Kyle Fulbrect, making his broadcasting debut. So, Kyle, what were your thoughts on the first half?
Oh, well, I thought I saw a lot of it, and it was pretty good. I hope Hills comes out strong in the second half and they win the game.
Well, that's what we all hope, especially the people at home watching. What do you guys think that Hills needs to improve on in the second half in order to come out victorious?
Well, they have to come out on the offensive side, because you're not going to win a game if you don't score a goal. So right now, that's their main focus, to score a goal, and then you got to go back to the defensive side, and you got to protect the lead so you can come out here with a victory.
Yeah, I'd agree with him there. The defense is playing pretty well, but in order to win, you need to score a goal, which I think they'll do in the second half.
Back to the action here as the teams switch sides. 0-0 coming into the second half. It's been a defensive grudge match here at Patriots Field, as this game was delayed because the Riverdale Golden Hawks had a transportation issue.
Delay the game about an hour.
Yeah, that's why the sun is a little lower than normal, and it's right in my eyes. As I said before, broadcasters don't wear hats. It doesn't exist. as it's going to be a free hit for the Golden Hawks of Riverdale.
Taken by number 36.
Parker, I wish I had the vision that you have. Now it's going to be a free hit for Wayne Hills. Wayne Hills, I would say, really controlled the tempo of the first half. They had opportunities, but they just couldn't capitalize. And
Yeah,
their defense was really solid because Riverdale really didn't have too many shots on Michelle Ozier.
Yeah, and they unfortunately had 3 goals taken away from them due to, I don't know, ref blowing the whistle or bad calls or penalties or something.
Oh, nice hit in there.
I believe that free hit was taken by Arian Bagel, is that right? Parker, let me say this. You are not the guru of kick saves. Andrew Gayo before made the kick save. You did not.
No, I caught the rebound. It
Yeah,
bounced
he
off his
caught
foot.
the rebound off my foot there.
Well, Kyle, how's your shoulder feeling? We won't need to call a doctor, right?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Give me a little fright, though.
Back to the action here. As there's another free hit. The whistles just keep on blowing here.
Yes. You must love that word. It's like memorized in your head by now.
Well, for field hockey, yeah, I use it like once or twice a year. Hopefully, we'll definitely be doing another field hockey game. I'm thinking maybe county semis, county final. Probably county final.
As long as it's warm, I'll be fine.
And as long as they
Oh,
win.
yes.
Because last year, it was not fun doing that game, especially in the end when they lost.
The wind was brutal today.
Yeah, it is a very windy day. But I don't really think the wind affects field hockey that much because the ball's on the ground.
Yes.
Unless it's like a really, really strong wind. Because a really, really strong wind can affect any type of sport.
I wonder how the girls feel about the wind here. Well, we have all sweatshirts.
They're
and-
warriors. They're warriors when it comes to field hockey.
And they're running around too, so you mind your body warms up. It's more of the girls on the bench, and you have to ask how they're feeling right now.
As Arian Bagelman controls the ball up the left side. Taken away by number 16. Controlled by 26 at Riverdale. It's going to be a free hit for Wayne Hills. Wayne Hills will have a chance to get the ball back into the Riverdale zone. Guys, do you know if there are ties in field hockey?
Oh, let me check that.
From last year, I think when we did a game, I don't think there is. I
Well,
think
Kyle, high school rules are a little bit different. I don't know what the rules are for high school field hockey.
I bet we play one overtime, and then it goes into a tie.
I think maybe. I'm actually not sure because it's not like a county
Yes.
game.
It's very similar to soccer where they have penalty kicks at the end.
Well, yeah, that's if
It's
it's
a
like
round of.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do that.
They don't do that for a regular season game.
They don't
though.
do that for a regular season game.
So there are ties then.
I think so.
After one overtime,
Yeah, I think after one overtime.
they play probably 5. I don't know, Matt.
How long is the regular period?
30 minutes.
Wow.
It's a half.
Pretty long.
Yeah. As the ball is controlled by number 11 at Riverdale. Good
Ooh.
play by Tammy Seibel to knock the ball out of bounds.
Seems that Hills is playing really tough today.
Oh, they definitely are, especially after losing 2-1 at Westwood. The players are really not happy after that loss, and they really want to come back with a vengeance today to try to avenge their prior loss to Westwood and beat the Golden Hawks of Riverdale. As
How
Lauren
many-
Bracco controls the ball on the right sideline. Bracco tries to center, taken away by number 36 of Riverdale. I do not have a record for Riverdale or a Riverdale roster. And also, I'd like to tell you, these fantastic camera shots are being... As there's
Oh, wow.
no goal.
Very close, though. I must admit.
So Wayne Hills has had 4 primetime scoring opportunities, but they haven't been able to capitalize yet. But back to what I was saying, these fantastic shots are being brought to you by a freshman cameraman, Kyle Kattine. Kyle just joined our club a couple weeks ago, and he's really been working hard for us, and everyone really appreciates his hard work.
Yes, it's very hard to keep up with that small orange ball, but he's doing very well.
And I had the pleasure of working with him during football and sideline reporting, and he's going to be a legend when it comes to cameraman here at Wayne
Taking over
Hills.
for the illustrious William Piper.
Those are tough shoes to fill, but so far I
Yeah.
think he's doing a good job.
Hey, David, how many games are there played in the field hockey season for Wayne Hills?
I would have to guess about 16, plus counties, plus states.
Wow,
And
that's
to
a
make
long season.
states, I know, Kyle, you're new to this NBAL rule and all these other rules. You have to be over 500. Well, for some sports, it's your league, but for some sports, it's in general. So you have to be over 500 by the cutoff to make states.
I think Hills definitely will be.
Well, they're 6-2 right now, and the cutoff's probably maybe in like a week or two. So I think they should be okay. I agree with your assessment.
Oh.
Begelman tries to hit it up the field, blocked by number 17. DeMoro controls the tempo. Riverdale centers as number 19 cannot complete the one-timer. Number 19 was right in front of the goal. She had a good opportunity to get a good shot on goal there, but she couldn't come through.
I'm looking forward to when the sun goes for to school because I cannot
Yes.
see.
It's a
And
pain.
imagine if you were in my shoes doing play-by-play. I have to know the numbers and stuff.
It's
I only have
getting
to know
lower,
the
though.
Wayne Hills names.
There's this cool trick. It's when you put your hand over the sun and it blocks it out. And you can
Oh,
see.
So I
yes.
tried to. Parker, I appreciate all the great
Well,
values that you were
in my
teaching
case,
there.
I have a hood here, but that's not really much help either.
So Kyle, you've been in the booth for a couple minutes now. What's it like to be broadcasting with people like David Suntup and Parker Weston?
You guys are very good announcers. I like it a lot, and hopefully I'll get to do it again pretty soon.
I know you're really going to work hard because you want to get more airtime.
Definitely.
I mean, this is a great opportunity for freshmen. You just come in today, you're like, I want to announce, and Mr. Oakshire's like, David, we got to get him in. I'm like, Mr. Oakshire, I got him a spot.
Yes. Thank you very much for getting me in today. I really
Oh,
appreciate
no
it.
problem. It's an honor. I knew you from back in the day from Terhune
Oh.
Elementary School.
Yes, and
I just knew the face. I didn't know the name.
well, now you know me now, but remember all those teachers back at Terhune?
Oh,
And Mr.
Kathleen
Rose.
Duxbury, George Rose. Oh,
Miss
Bring it.
Valerio. Remember her?
actually, I did not have her.
She was a very good teacher. I liked her.
Anyway, we'll save Terhune Elementary School for a rainy day. Back to the action here. I'd like to thank Kristen Anderson for the halftime interview. It was a great interview. I really enjoyed interviewing her. And I hope everyone at home watching really enjoyed the segment.
And catch my segment on Patriot Pride about this Wayne Hills Patriots.
Oh,
field
we
hockey.
have some advertisers here. Parker, you bring up a great point. Do you want your school news? Well, Patriot Pride is back, and it's better than ever. The first issue was just completed today. Mr. Oakshire was working hours and hours on it, so it should be on very shortly. Are you a pro sports fan? Then watch a 30-minute drill. You have Jason Oliphant, Jake Silverman, Aaron, the IRA Ploshnik, Michael Botwinick, Sean Yu, Carlton Marson. It's just a fantastic show. And also Dan Cohen, Dan the Philosopher Cohen. So it's a great show, and I'm sure you will enjoy watching the drill.
And you have one of the Dell Volpe twins too. I'm not sure. I think it's Eric.
Eric or Travis?
I think it's Eric.
Well, I never saw one of them on the drill, but
No,
hey,
they're on there. They're
I
in
know,
my
I've seen them
class.
play
so.
baseball. They're tremendous baseball players.
you learn something new every day. As I believe one of the teams called a timeout. I'm not sure which team. And if you see the new scoreboard in your shot, that was just put in at the beginning of the fall season. It's in dedication of Elaine Watson, who was an illustrious gym teacher here at Wayne Hills High School, and Sal Zito, a former Italian teacher.
And soccer coach.
Yeah, I don't know how Elaine Watson passed away, but I know, unfortunately, Sal Zito had cancer. It was a very unfortunate incident. And obviously, everyone in the Wales community really misses Mrs. Watson and Mr. Zito.
I believe she had a brain aneurysm. She dropped dead in her
but I think
driveway.
it's really great that the
Tumor.
school did something in their honor.
When was the scoreboard put up?
September 9th. Actually,
Wow.
the Patriot Press sports editors, Max Tetz and Ricky Katz, wrote a story about that. Also, if you want your school news in the paper, the Patriot Press is the way to go. Sports editors David Suntup, Andrew Gayo, Max Henson, Ricky Katz, and Daniel Katz. We just do a great job editing the sports section. And we say a lot of great stuff about these field hockey Patriots. As Kim Giametta up the left side of the field. Giametta going for the ball against number 11 of
Wow,
Riverdale.
that Kim Giametta is a really feisty player. Very
She
good.
really plays the game hard. She plays the game how it should be played. A lot of
Exactly.
heart and passion.
With the game being played how it is, I think it might go into an overtime.
Well, that's very possible. I'm going to have to delay my dinner plans at the Outback Steakhouse after this
Oh,
game.
Yes, I'm very
No
hungry
grilled
too.
cheese and milk.
Wait, you get grilled cheese when you go to Outback?
Oh, yeah, you know me.
And
No,
milk?
grilled cheese
Yeah,
is good.
yeah.
You don't go for the bloomin' onion?
Well, I go for the cheese fries mostly, but yeah,
cheese fries are
I
good.
only from April to June, so Mr. Peluso's not giving me my paychecks right
Mr.
now.
Impeluso. Wow. Everyone always argues with him whenever I play baseball. I think he's a pretty good umpire, but I like Sarge the best. You know Sarge?
Oh, Sarge. Well,
So
well,
loud.
let's save that for a later time because we have a great field hockey game here.
Ooh, seems like there was a goal over there in that soccer game.
The East Side coach is not very happy with the ref of the soccer game, as I heard him. But anyway, back to the action here. Free hit taken by Kristen Anderson up the right side of the field. Passes to Bracco. Taken up by number 36 of Riverdale. Anderson makes a move, dodges a defender. Anderson up the right sideline. Taken up by number 46, Tammy Seibel. DiBianco makes a move. Trying to create a scoring opportunity here for Wayne Hills. If you're just joining us, I'm David Suntup alongside Parker Weston and Kyle Fulbrect, right?
Yes.
Fulbrect. That's a doozy of a name to pronounce. I mean, I just met you today.
Yeah, I've gotten some good pronunciations of that name myself.
As there will be a free hit for the Golden Hawks of Riverdale, taken by number 28. If you're just joining us, I did not receive Riverdale rosters. They had a late arrival here in Wayne, New Jersey after their bus broke down.
Another bus had to pick them up, and the game started an hour later than it should have.
Very unfortunate incident, that's all I could say.
Yes. Ooh, pretty soon the sun will go down.
Well, let's hope so, because it's hard for me to
Yes.
say. It's going to hurt my vision. As there's going to be a free hit here. Actually, I thought that was going to be the end of the second half because the ref blew her whistle about 3 or 4 times.
That was a soccer.
Yes, that was for soccer.
As now there are substitutions. As number 9, Stephanie Stoes has just made her appearance. I talked to Stephanie before the game. She was really excited about this game. She really wanted to make a statement game today because she was really upset with the loss against Westwood on
Loud
Wednesday.
whistle.
And when you talk about heart, passion, desire, you talk about Stephanie Stoes because those words come to mind when you think of Stephanie Stoes.
And we have an update from the
Yes.
boys soccer county
From-
first round.
Patrick Calabrese.
The Wayne Hills Patriots have come away with the victory 2-1 against Eastside Ghost, and we'd like to congratulate the team and that they have good luck during
Yes.
the rest of this county tournament.
There's a lot of fighting in that game, it seems, and a lot
Yeah.
of yellow cards given out.
I'd like to congratulate Tudor Voiku for scoring the game-winning goal. Talk about clutch performances, and that's one of them.
Good luck to that team.
And Tudor Voiku also an AP stat guru.
Thank you, Pat, for the update.
As there will be a free hit here for number 27 of Riverdale. All these great stick sounds are coming from our parabolic microphone.
Is it a shotgun?
Yes, the
That's
shotgun
just a
mic.
shotgun. I thought it was a parabolic. I mean, this physics video that Mr. Bill showed me today is really confusing me. I'm not going to lie.
Patrick Calabrese has just taken over the camera from Kyle Kattine. And
Well,
actually,
now Mr. is making a call to the bullpen as Kyle Kattine's running out from the pen. He's going to take over on camera. And Kyle's just laughing right now. He can't believe I'm making up this analogy.
yes,
Well, Kyle always appreciates a good sense of humor.
yes, I do. Very good analogy. I love baseball too.
Yeah, you know, when Billy Wagner comes out of the bullpen to enter Sandman, it's
Sandman.
an honor. And he had that song first, by the way, before Mariano.
Oh,
Rivera.
come on.
I'll save that for a rainy day, though.
I bet you the Mets will lose to the Dodgers in the first round, but anyway,
Okay.
back to the game.
How much money do you want to give me that I'll keep? Okay, back to the game.
Hey, there's no gambling. We're still in school here.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We don't want Mr. P.
Yeah, we don't want to get in trouble with administration because that would not be good.
Again, Kyle Kattine is making some really good shots with that camera over there.
Decker up the field, trying to create a score opportunity for Wayne Hills. I believe this will be a corner hit for Wayne Hills. It'll be taken by number 34, Lauren Mooney, who I warmed up with before the game. I was really honored that she taught me how to hit the field hockey ball because I really had no idea before. And then I tried to switch the side of my stick. She's like, David, you can't do that. As the shot is fired by number 41, Shaylin Decker. Decker tries to keep the ball by the goal circle. Controlled by Kristen Anderson.
Well, my little sister is taking up field hockey with the Wade Hills PAL
You have a
program.
younger sister?
Yes, I do.
How old is she?
She is 12 years old. She's
Oh,
in
very
7th grade at
nice.
Skylar Colfax. And
Skylar Colfax.
Lauren Mooney has shown her the ropes of the game of field hockey.
I never knew field hockey existed until last year, really. But it
Well,
seems like a really interesting
When
game.
I used to go to Temple Beth Technic Hebrew School back in the day, I used to see the Indians practice. As there will be a free hit there for the Golden Hawks Riverdale. I believe there was obstruction as the East Side Ghosts are departing Patriots Field after their first round Passaic County tournament exit.
Tough game. Really tough. But Hill seems really happy that they were victorious today, and congratulations
Now-
to them.
It's really hard for me to see because the sun is basically almost in back of the school.
Directly in our view.
As the ball is controlled by number 31. Actually, I do not have a 31 on my roster.
AB
Oh, Amy
31.
Takahashi, my bad.
Yes.
I apologize.
One of the best pitchers of all time.
Takahashi strikes the ball to the right.
Ooh.
As I believe there's obstruction, now it's going to be a free hit for Wayne Hills. Decker strikes the ball hard to the right side of the field, taken up by Riverdale. Anderson takes the ball up the sideline. She goes into my blind spot.
Oh.
Taken by number 34, Lauren Mooney.
Parker, thanks for taking over play-by-play duties for me.
No problem. Anytime you give your voice a break, I'll jump right in.
Is Lauren Mooney a senior?
Yes, she is a senior.
Oh.
She's a captain.
Yes, she is. Kristen Anderson, Laura Mooney, and Shayla Decker are the captains for your 2006 Wayne Hills Field Hockey Patriots.
Mrs. Badami must be pretty pleased with her team's performance today.
Well,
with how they're playing here.
Wayne Hills knew coming into this game that it would be a really, really tough contest, and they knew that one goal could win this game, especially since we've
Definitely.
seen that it's been such a defensive struggle here, I guess you could say.
And that's what they're going to need. They're going to need one goal to win this game.
Mooney up the middle of the field, controlled by number 11 on Riverdale. Bakelman,
Out of bounds.
as Bakelman loses the ball out of bounds, and it's going to be taken by number 27 of the Golden Hawks.
We have an injury timeout.
Ooh, injury.
Bakerman looks to be holding the back of her
Yeah,
leg.
hopefully she's okay.
That's your
And
what? That's your quad,
gonna tr-
calf?
Try and find out what happened there.
I believe it's her calf muscle. Cramp, possibly.
Well, let's hope everything's okay. As Coach Jen Badami is now coming out to
Oh, it's a Charlie horse. Oh, those hurt.
Cramp.
And Mrs. Badami comes out onto the field. How's everything looking over there? Pretty good?
well,
All you have to do
she's
is
trying to walk it off.
Yeah, that's all you have to do for cramp. There's really not much you can do.
Well, drink some water.
Yeah, you got to be careful though because that could turn into pretty serious injury if you don't
Yeah.
take care of it.
Oh, I think she's okay, and she's coming back onto the field.
Well, she really wants to win this game.
Yes.
She has a will to win.
Perfect spirit for this team here. What I'd like to see.
Well, while we have a chance, any questions, comments, or suggestions, please email the Wayne Hills TV Club at WayneHillsTV@AOL.com. Once again, that is WayneHillsTV@AOL.com.
Do you actually get emails from?
Well, last year we received a career high 4 emails.
Really?
This year we have 1 so far.
What
Wow,
are they
that might
about?
actually break the record.
I'll say that for a rainy day. Let's put it that
Alright.
way.
I'm gonna send emails to that and tell how good Parker Weston is.
Well, Andrew Gayo and I are the owners of the email address, so we read the emails.
Are they
No,
good emails?
we love all
or-
the compliments, but if you have to criticize us,
Ooh,
know,
the sun.
we're on TV for a reason. So
About to drop.
you're allowed to criticize us too if you feel that way.
Perfect
Hopefully
for
you
us.
don't feel that way, but it's part of the business. as the ball is now in my blind spot, but
That should be
using the
bouncing.
Parker Weston method of blocking out the sun.
Yes.
We have a free hit here taken by Kristen Anderson.
Parker's a genius.
That's a good free hit by Kristen Anderson as she gets it close to the goal circle. Controlled by number 36, Alyssa Fitzpatrick, the sister of Adam Fitzpatrick, who played football for the Wayne Hills Patriots. He was a great linebacker for them.
Very good very good linebacker.
Also a great person and a great speaker. Adam
Involvement.
Fitzpatrick now attends the Villanova University.
Good school. Really good school.
Not
So
bad
he
out
was
of
a-
college either.
I actually
believe he was
there a
top
few months
5.
ago.
Taken up by number 17.
Ooh, another whistle there. What was the call on that one?
I think obstruction probably, or hitting the ball off the wrong side of the stick.
Well, it appears that the sun has finally set.
Not yet.
Not
still-
yet.
Not yet. We're getting close to the
At
top.
least it's not blinding as it was.
Controlled by number 3 at Riverdale. Number 3. Going against. Actually, I'm not sure who she's going against.
I can't either. That would look like Amanda Demaro.
Yeah, it was Amanda Demoro. Demoro blocks the pass. Good defense by Demoro.
Good play by Lauren Moody to get the ball out
I
of
was
the
just
goal
gonna, you
area.
took the words
Lauren
out of my
Moody's
mouth,
amazing.
Mr. Weston. As I believe we are approaching the end of the second half, we could see overtime.
Guessing
I think I'm gonna think it's probably over. Actually, I really don't know. I think they have overtime.
Yes, there is one overtime.
You should have asked that. You should have asked that when you're over there at the beginning of the game. We have a free hit here taken by Amy Takahashi.
As I just asked our advisor, Mr. Hookstrade, he has no idea if there's an overtime or not.
That was something you should have asked something when you're on the other side getting your shirt.
But if you ever have a question about any technical stuff,
Now
Mr.
the sun
Hookstrade's
has
the man to
finally
ask.
set. And there is no more blind spot for anyone, thank the Lord.
And some members of the faithful here at Patriots Field are Chris Massa and Michael Youngworth. As you see Chris Massa in the white collared shirt observing the action.
The wind is coming again.
Well, it's going to start getting cold. There's no more heat generated from the sun.
Yes.
Some other celebrities in the stands. Chandler Weston, the brother of Parker Weston.
Who won in JV Soccer Day against Indian Hills 2-0.
In Oakland, New Jersey, on the turf field. This ball straight down the field.
Oh, almost a breakaway there.
Take out the left side by Riverdale. Controlled by Kristen Anderson. Trying to figure out who number 40 is. I think that's Jen Kozlowski. I'm not totally sure. Because I messed up in my roster.
Yeah, Jen Kozlowski
That is
from
her.
the Cheers.
How many more minutes do you think are left to play?
I really
Since
have no
we don't
idea.
have a time.
5.
Kind of surprised they're not using the scoreboard. I mean, what's that scoreboard for? Softball?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Anyway,
They're
Patriots
coming
are in
close.
the Riverdale zone. And that's going to be a free hit for Riverdale. As Parker Weston
Pass
is
outside.
going to take over for his first career play-by-play duties.
Ball is
Go
taken out of
Parker.
bounds by Lauren Moody. Free hit and the ball stopped on number 17 on Riverdale.
Parker, as you know, we do not have rosters of the Golden Hawks or Riverdale.
Well,
Dave, you're going to have to help me with the penalties, though, because I still don't know what they are.
Well,
Off the
sheet here
obstruction,
is somewhere.
third-party obstruction, you know.
Off
just-
the foot.
Yeah. Now I'm getting cold. I'm not gonna lie.
Here's the penalty sheet if you need help.
And you have pants, Parker. And so do you, Kyle. I don't have pants.
Ball's hit by number 11. Blocked by Lauren Moody, who hits into the center of the field. It's taken up by number 24. Good defense there by number 5.
Claire Maldarelli.
Thank you, Dave. Good defense
was
there
the
by
penalty
Alyssa
there?
Fitzpatrick. I believe we had obstruction on that play. Ball's going to be taken hit by Kristen Anderson. Kristen Anderson yet again takes another free hit. has a nice shot up the field, but is hit off the stick of number 36 on Riverdale. And once again, we apologize for no Riverdale roster, but due to their late arrival, we do not have one with us.
Yes, it's a shame.
In the last game, Michelle Ozier made 14 saves. Today, she still played a great game, but she hasn't had as much action. And that's a good thing because that just shows you the type of defense the Wayne Hills Patriots are playing.
Ball goes out of bounds. And it's taken by Amy Takahashi, number 31 on your screen.
My allergies are going to be killing me tomorrow. That's all I can say.
Me too. I gotta take cold medicine when I get home.
Field hockey brings out the worst in your allergies. That's all I can say.
Lauren Bracco makes a nice move and takes the ball up the sideline. And it's hit into the center of the field with,
Oh, she had a chance there.
a nice play by Lisa
It's not over
DiBianco
yet.
trying for the one-timer.
I appreciate Parker taking over the play-by-play duties. I want to give him an opportunity, and now I can save my voice because my throat is bothering me.
Number 5 takes a shot.
Oh, so
And it is
close.
wide left of the goal.
Nice kick save there by the Golden Hawks goalie.
Yes. Seems that both teams have such inspiration to play today, and none of them are ever going to give up.
Free hit is taken by number 11 for Riverdale. Bounces off the stick of Elisa DiBianco into the awaiting stick of Alyssa Fitzpatrick. Makes a nice little move there. Hits the ball up to number 5. And it's free hit is taken by Alyssa DiBianco with a big hit right to the center, but it is wide right of the cage.
Another close shot there.
So, Dave, this Wayne Hills Patriots team is really stepping it up right now. I mean, they
Well,
want to.
now they're really controlling the ball in the Riverdale zone, and they're starting to get some quality shots on goal. And as I said during past field hockey broadcast, the more shots you take, the better your percentages of scoring a goal. So one of these times, Wayne Hills has got to connect.
A lot of spirit over there from the crowd.
Like I said before, Chris Massa, Chandler Weston, Michael Youngworth among the faithful here.
Braving this cold weather.
Yes.
Well, speaking about brave and cold weather, Eric Bellegarde wearing a short sleeve shirt and shorts. Talk about bravery.
Yeah,
That's all I could say.
That's gutsy. And the ball is taken up by number 16 on Riverdale to the right side of the field. She centers the ball to number 17 on Riverdale. The pass is broken up by number 36, Alyssa Fitzpatrick. We have a corner shot here for Riverdale. It will be taken by number 28. Correction, it's not a corner. It's taken from the sideline by number 28.
A hand to Patrick Calabrese for getting these very tough shots. It's very hard to follow that orange ball. And the game moves so fast, too.
Free hit here will be taken by Amy Takahashi, number 31.
Nice hit up the field.
Big play by Jen Kozlowski, hit the ball off the field. It's going between her, and now it goes to the center where she regains the ball yet again. Ball's taken up by number 3 for Riverdale. And it's broken up by Kristen Anderson, who takes it back up the sideline.
As Shaylin Decker and Tammy Saibo are waiting to come into the game. Two of the Wayne Hill starters just getting a little breather.
Kristen hits the ball in the middle to number 5, Claire
Baldarelli.
Maldarelli.
Yes, correct.
Free hit taken by Kristen Anderson to center of the field. Off the leg, and we have a goal by the Patriots. Goal by number 40. Was that no
27, I think.
Kim Giametta yet again for her 8th goal of the season. Am I correct, Dave?
Yes.
Every day,
8 goals and 2 assists.
every day in the last week, you hear her name. She scored another goal.
Kyle, I love the passion. I love the energy. That's all I could say.
She's having a very impressive season so far.
I mean, I talked to her before the game, and Kim's like, I want to hear my name during the game. Well, Kim, you got your wish, and you came up clutch.
Congratulations. You're on Wayne Hills
Clutch
TV.
plays are what make heroes, and Kim Giametta will most likely be the hero today.
Face off taken by number 6.
I mean, if I get to the Outback in time, I'm going to thank Kim Giametta. And the next time I see her at the Outback, I may have to treat her to cheese fries or dessert or something like that.
Or a grilled cheese.
I don't know if she eats grilled cheese.
Free hit here taken by Kristen Anderson. Up the field, off the stick of number 34 on Riverdale.
Man, this will be a huge win for Wayne Hills if they can move to 7-2, because Riverdale was one of their tougher opponents.
This will come as an upset, I believe, too.
Yeah, I would think so.
I-
I just keep getting colder and colder by the second.
I
I
know.
keep shivering.
White Hills right now is just going to play keep away and prevent the Riverdale team from scoring. Our screen, number 13 and Amy Takahashi are going at it with the ball. We have another obstruction. The free hit is taken by number 24. Oh, this cold is killing me.
Ooh, yes. Even with a sweatshirt.
So Parker, I know you've done football games in the past, but this is your first experience using the headset. What are your thoughts on it?
Oh, it's so much better. I can keep my hands in my pockets so
You
my
save
hands are
me.
warm. And, you know, it's running
You
your
can
head.
just look at all your stats and stuff like that. You don't need to worry about holding the microphone.
Exactly. I'm very happy of this newly acquired acquisition to the TV
I
club.
like the vocab.
Yeah. I don't know what these penalties are. So there's just a penalty. And it's the free hit is taken by number 2, Kristen Anderson.
For another obstruction.
Hits the ball off the stick of number 46. Ball's taken by Lauren Mooney up the right side of the field to Lauren Bracco, who hits the ball in the middle, but the ball goes out of bounds.
Ooh, very close.
We have a free hit here taken by number 1 for Riverdale. Off the stick of number 27, Kim Giametta, who hustles to get back to the ball. Number 16 for Riverdale hits the ball, which is broken up by Alyssa Fitzpatrick. And Kim Giametta regains the ball to Alyssa DiBianco. And I'm going to turn it back over to Dave Suntup. And I would like to thank everybody for listening to my first
Yes.
play-by-play.
Good job today, Parker.
Good job by all today. As now I will take over. I mean, Parker, you got to call the best part of the game.
Ooh, someone is
As
injured.
there's
it
an
seems
injured
there.
player down, number 11 for the Golden Hawks. You got to have play-by-play of the goal.
It's a great
I do all this time of play-by-play for field hockey, no goals. You do like 5 minutes, and you're calling a goal. You're
Trying to-
calling the most important play of the game. How
Yeah.
does that feel?
Oh, it's a great feeling. I mean, you get all this energy up, you know. You get to use these big vocab words to talk about scoring a goal. I mean,
Does doing play-by-play make you feel a little bit warmer?
Ooh.
yeah, it does, because, you know, your mouth keeps moving.
Yeah.
You're moving around. You get into the game. So, yeah.
Got
But
it.
As Kyle Kattine is trying to be our spotter, and he's asking what's going on. He wants to know what's going on. As Margaret Doherty, the Wayne Hills trainer, is now out on the field to attend to the injured player.
I'm going to guess it's a leg injury, knee, probably.
She looks like she's all right, but we don't know for sure.
Well, field hockey's a rough sport. All the sticks flying around. If you get hit in the kneecap, that's
Ow.
gonna hurt.
Ooh, I didn't even want to think about that one.
I kind of wish his son was. I kind of wish his son was back out though. I mean, it'd be a lot warmer than it is right now.
And we're gonna send it to a commercial break. Enjoy the promos. Enjoy the football music. We'll be right back after this.
You can't. You can't.
And we are back here at Patriots Field. The Wayne Hills Patriots are defeating the Golden Hawks of Riverdale 1-0. I'm David Suntup alongside Parker Weston and Kyle Fulbrect. We are near the end of the game here, and it was deadlocked at 0-0 for most of the contest. And then Kim Giametta is wide open in front of the goal, and she hits home a one-timer. Kim Giametta has just been an offensive stud for the Wayne Hills Patriots. She now has 8 goals and 2 assists on the season. And we are now back after that injury to number 11 of Riverdale. It looks like she's back up and okay.
That's a good thing.
It's never good to see someone down on the field hurt. That's all I could say.
Yes. Especially how violent the sport is with all the sticks.
The ball is controlled by number 17 of Riverdale. Hits up to number 16. As they call some kind of infraction on Lisa DiBianco.
It hit off her foot.
Giametta up the left side, take away by number 28. Takahashi stretches towards the center of the field. As now Riverdale have a free hit. Riverdale really needs to get something going on offense because they really haven't had many opportunities to score, and Wayne House has really controlled the tempo of this game.
Right from the start. There's Kim Giametta again. She always seems to get into the middle of things.
As there's going to be another free hit.
And time here is
For the
winding
Golden
down
Hawks.
as Jonathan Moriarty is on the field with the clock by the ref.
And I believe that is the end of the game as your Wayne Hills Patriots have defeated the Riverdale Golden Hawks 1-0 here at Patriots Field. What a stupendous victory for the Wayne Hills Patriots.
Yeah, Wayne Hills came out today. I mean, they played good defense all game, and late in the second half, they were able to score a goal. So congratulations to the Patriots on their 7th win of the season.
Kyle, what were your thoughts on the game?
Well, from the beginning, it seemed like it would be a close game, and it turned out to be, with Kim Giametta scoring the only goal in a 1-0 victory. And I give my congratulations to the team on such a well-played game.
I really thought Wayne House did a fantastic job controlling the tempo of the game. They really did a great job controlling the tempo in the Riverdale zone. Riverdale didn't have many opportunities to score. And then, like I said before, the more shots you get, the more chances you have, you're going to come through. And Kim Giametta really did that on a one-timer. But that's the end of the game here at Patriots Field as the Wayne Hills Patriots defeat the Riverdale Golden Hawks 1-0. For Parker Weston, Andrew Gayo, Kyle Fulbrect, Kyle Kattine, and the rest of the Wayne Hills crew, I'm David Suntup signing off.